Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la carte. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la carte. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate you watching. So I have a fun wreath for us today. So we are going to create, using the poof method, I've got some burlap, and I found these fun lemon stems. Does that say summer or what? And so I've got some of those. I've got some nice pretty little filler flowers, and then maybe even use some of these. I'll attach things with pipe cleaners, but I found this in my stash, and I thought this was very funny. This is an actual pipe cleaner. Have y'all ever seen a real pipe cleaner? I didn't till I found this at an estate sale. Look, these are actual pipe cleaners with this, and it has, like, you know, your directions. Oh my word. So this is your actual pipe cleaner, which looks kind of like this, but not really, right? So the diameter's increased, the length, and now they come in super pretty colors. So how about that? All right. So we'll begin by attaching the pipe cleaners, and then using that to attach our poofs. And then we get to do the fun part, right? The decorating. And I do have some ribbon. I'll bring that out before we get to that stage. All right, we have a lot to do. Let's get to it. All right, so I want to begin by adding my burlap to my frame. So basically I will want to remove the little tag. This came from Dollar Tree. I am going to go ahead and use up these little pipe cleaners. And what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put ribbon on every single section because I want to save room for a sign, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these throughout, and then maybe have like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Maybe, because I want the sign to be on the side, I think, this time. If I don't find a sign, then I can put a giant ribbon there. So that's the thought. I might. Do I want all of those? All right, we'll see. Because this is pretty thick ribbon, right? Let's put it on this side. And I think I'm going to do like a 6-inch poof. Yeah, that's going to be good. I need this to go in. So let's start on this section right here. Let's put this in. We'll do the inner in the middle. So again, I'm going to just use my mat to help me measure. All right. Yeah, I think I should have just done the inner and the outer two rings. So that's okay. I can just move them as I get to them. All right, so 6 inches. I'm putting my wreath on the 6, going over to 12. And just squinch it, get it in here. And this is pretty long, but this is the one that'll have ribbon. So I wanted to have some place for me to hook it. So for the ribbon, I have these here. Welcome. I like that. All right, so we have 10 bundles we need to make. I want to be sure that I save enough in case I want to make a big bow. All right, so let's see how big, and these, let's see if they're wired. Let's look there first. Kind of determine how long we want to cut them. These are wired, good. And this is wired, so that's good. Well, this might give us our measurement right here. So maybe 10 inches. All right. Nope. Let's straighten this. Well, let's cut this in half. Let's see what that is. Just taking a smidge off. And it's centered. Of course, it's going to be like that. With this layered on top of it. With this on top of that. And I'll have 2 wired and then just a plain first grain ribbon. All right. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and count it twice. right. There's our picks taken apart. And I always like to start with large pieces. So I didn't find a sign, so I'm going to go with that big bow idea. So I need to figure out where I want my top to be. I think I want that to be the top. And figure out where we want to place our lemons. I don't have one of those pick machines. That would have been really cool for this project, but I don't have it. So I'm going to hot glue it on there and try to attach it with other pieces. Maybe there, up there. Okay. So maybe like this, and just dip it in my little glue pot. Maybe on the side. I don't need a stick already. Just to help that to not run all over the place, and then just set it in there until it sort of catches. Do the same thing over here. Appear to be the short ones. So now let's divide these all over this wreath. I'm going to cut the stems off. I wasn't sure how long I was going to need them to be, but we can cut them a little bit shorter. I'm going to give them some movement. Something like that. So I'm going to use a short one up here. so that's the outside. So now let's do the inside. I'm going to stick these, I think, on the inside. All right. Alright, so here we are. I decided I want to add a lemon here, and then a fern up here. So, let's see. I use these little bright chenille stems to help me figure out that placement. Well, there it is. How about that? Took a wireframe and turned it into that. How about that? Alright, I'm going to go hang it on the door. And let's just see what it looks like hanging up. Well, there's our wreath. How about that? think I've decided not to put a bow on it, leave it in the comments below. Should I add a bow? I can always go back and add a bow. Let me know what you think. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. All right, until next time, happy crafting. Hi everyone. So I decided I wanted to do something we hadn't really ever done before. I'm going to do a bonus clip. I couldn't really decide if I wanted a bow on this wreath or not. So I'm going to make a bow. I'm going to put it on the wreath. I'm going to put the pictures in there. I'm going to let you decide which way does look better, with a bow, without a bow. All right. So I got my handy dandy bow maker out. Oh, there's glitter all over it, y'all. Let's knock the glitter off. That must have meant I used glitter ribbon the last time. All right, so I have another one of those. I have more of this. I have more of this. So we're just going to go ahead and make a normal bow. And I want it to have a tail. So I want it to be something maybe like that, because then I can roll it up. So let's do that, because one would not be enough, I don't think. Actually, let's do one, because we can always add legs, which are those little end pieces. We can add that at the end. Okay, so we've got that. And so since it has words, we do want to twist it. So we're just going to twist it so that the words are on the outside. Try to get some ribbon going here. And I'm going to just keep it about this size, right? So it's going to be like a 5-inch kind of bow. I'm going to do this because it's going the right way, but I do want to twist it here. I'm going to give it over to here. I'm going to bring it down. And what I'm going to do different on this bow than on typical bows is I'm going to actually cut it right here. I'll make that one a little bit bigger because I want that to hang down. Just going to cut it off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my other color. So I'm going to do layers. So I'm probably going to do a couple, and that's okay that that's that length, because I'll come in here. We'll use up the end of this little roll. This stuff does ravel quite a bit. I didn't realize it till we were making the wreath. You don't really know it until I'm going to make this one as long as that one. That will take care of. And you know what? I'm just going to leave it like this. Oh, one thing I do need. Always start with your little, whatever you're going to connect it all together with. Have that underneath. All right, so we have this. That's pretty good. Let's see. Just get our wire going here. Just going to use that to fill in there. We have another end over here, so we'll do the same thing. Just going to put it together and sort of just roll it in on itself, especially since it's that ribbon that wants to fray. Okay, so now we're back. Let's go back to where we were. All right, so now I'm just going to take the different ends, the sides over here. We're going to pull this down. Pull this down so that it flows down. Got this up in here. This helps hide that chenille stem pipe cleaner. All right, let me see what we got. Have something like that. All right, I'm going to go get it hung on the wreath, and then I'll show you both ways, all right? So that we can see which way we like it the best. And I'll do the fluffing when it's hanging up. It'll be easier to see. All right, we're almost there. Look at that. Well, there it is. We got the bow put on there. I kind of like that one too. Please put your vote below. Let me know what you think. All right, well, this will conclude the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Until next time, happy crafting.